Good morning, ma'am. I'm Lyn Gasic, and my report is all about the genetics engineering. So, the next slides is what is GMO risk? Scientists who are critical of GMOs are questioning the health and environmental risks that GMOs pose. Studies have shown that consuming and producing GMOs can result in the formation of new and or more virulent strains of infectious agents, the prevalence of toxin in the soil, killing of non-target organisms, and other unpredictable and unknown long-term effects are also concern of GMO critics. The following are some examples of missteps concerning GMOs. Bt toxin and monarch butterflies laboratory experiments suggest that death may occur among monarch butterfly larvae that ingest Bt corn fallen on host plants, Wolvenbarger and Pfeiffer 2000. Patent issue. The issue of authorization is also present, particularly regarding who is authorized the use modified or altered genes. For example, the Bt toxin genes is protected by the patent of the agrochemical company Monsanto's. If Bt corn contaminates native corn varieties, Monsanto's may sue local farmers for unauthorized possession of their protected gene. Monsanto has already sued and won such large amount of money for the presence of Monsanto's patented gains US and Canadians farmers. These farmers were fined with soya and canola genes in their crops failed. Ethical issue. Many critics claim that the technology of genetic engineering goes against religious belief because it essence revolve around the idea of playing gods. And GMOs directly modify the natural goes against religious belief because its essence revolves around. Many critics claim that the technology of genetic engineering functions and processes of organisms. However, major religious groups have also made positive statements regarding genetic engineering. The Vatican Pontifical Academy for Life Science gave a prudent yes to genetic engineering of plants and animals, but not to genetic modification of human according to the church. According to the Church of England's Synod for Social Responsibility, technology and medicines are based on the human intervention of natural processes and genetic engineering. Those not seem different from other scientific and development. The Institute of Islam understanding Malaysia stated that the Muslim world that is not blessed with fertile agricultural land should seize the opportunity provided by resilient GMO crops because similar to other countless knowledge based on upon human by ally genetic engineering is a breakthrough that can be used for the good of mankind. The BT Talong case in the Philippines. One notable controversy concerning genetically engineered crops in case of BT Talong testing in the Philippines in 2015, the Supreme one notable controversy concerning genetically injured through Court of the Philippines ordered the banning of the field testing of Atalong, as well as the application for field testing contained use, propagation, and importation of GMOs. The decision came about the response to the call from several environmental groups to act on the presumed health and environmental risk of the use of BT talong. However, several months later, the court reversed its decision unanimously, saying that the case should have been dismissed for mootness as a BT talong field trials have been completed and terminated and the biosafety permits have already expired. Policies and guidelines. Transgenic plants that are now being used in other countries have undergone strict laboratory and field tests to prove that they are safe of humans and the environment. In the United States of For example, transgenic plants are evaluated by three regulators agencies: the U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA Food and Drug Administration, FDA, and U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA. In the Philippines, research on transgenic plants are regulated by the National Committee of Biosafety of the Philippines, NC, NCBP, which was created in 1990 through Executive Order 430. NCBP formulate policies and guidelines on activities involving genetic engineering and the research, production, and distribution of GMOs. It is a multi-sectoral body composed of the Department of Science and Technology, DOST, Department of Agriculture, DA, Department of Health, DOH, and Department of Environment and Natural Resources, DENR. In 2002, DA issued Administrative Order Number 8, or the Rules and Regulation on importation and release in the environment of plants and plant products derived from the use of genetic engineering. Genetic engineering in the Philippines. Agricultural biotechnology is recognized by the Philippine Sustainable Agriculture and in the promotion of health and food government as an effective tool environmental in attaining food security conducted at the following institutions: safety, research involving transgenic crops in producted is produced at the following institutions: International Rice Research Institute, IRRI, Los Baños, Laguna, which develop varieties of rice, works environmental sustainability in rice farming. National Institute of Molecular Biology and Biotechnology, Biotech, Los Baños, Laguna, which research on the develop programs to achieve sustainability to create better food and feed products as well as medical drugs. Philippines Rice Research Institute, PhilRice Science City of Muñoz, Nueva Ecija, which is attached to the Department of Agriculture, DA, and develops method and technology to improve crops yields, making agricultural processes more efficient and cost effective. Institute of Plants Breeding, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, Laguna, that handles the development and the improvement of plants and crops other than rice. Philippine Carabao Center Science, City of Manyos, Nueva Ecija, which is also attached to the DA and aims to conserve the country's carabao populations. So, genetic engineering is the direct manipulation of an organism genes using biotechnology. It involves altering the genetic makeup of an organism by adding, deleting, or modifying